Lucas Valente, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu lightweight champion. Lucas is a black belt trainer and a student of one of the oldest, most prestigious martial school arts, Gracie Barra. He trains directly under Master Draculino. Gracie family has produced consistent talent throughout every generation since the 1920s and is considered one of the strongest martial arts lineages in the world amongst Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Now living in Texas, we dropped by to see what keeps this black belt champion motivated and what habits help him succeed. Where are you from?
I'm from Belo Horizonte, Brazil. I'm living in Houston for the last 4 years. My family and a lot of the food also. I started Jiu-Jitsu when I was a little kid. Two of my uncles were already training with my master Draculino for several years. When I was born, they were actually already very experienced in Jiu-Jitsu. Work hard all year round. I don't take that much of a season off as people do usually in other sports. So I'm pretty much ready all year. I try to always stay prepared, doesn't matter what. And depending on what I'm gonna do, if the rules change a little bit, I try to adjust the strategy or stuff like that, but overall I'm always ready. I drink coffee and then I come to the gym. So I do the first training of the day. I help people training as well, and then I go back home, have lunch, and then I do conditioning training late afternoon, and evening I train again. I do what I love, so it's pretty much having fun all the time, but sometimes I do take maybe a couple hours doing something else, just reading, watching TV sometimes, just stuff like that. I believe that everything you learn on the mat, you somehow are able to apply in your life. Overcome adversities and all this kind of stuff. Just like in life, doesn't matter who you are, not every day is gonna be perfect. Doesn't matter how good you are, how tough you are, you're not gonna have a perfect day on the mat every day. And I believe in life is like that also. Doesn't matter how perfect your life it is or you think it is, sometimes you're gonna have problems, sometimes you're gonna have ups and downs. And when you do that in I would say in a lab that is the Jiu-Jitsu mat, you learn how to transfer that to your life. I actually started training at the Gracie Barra in my hometown. That is also Professor Draculino's, my master, and it's just being on it my whole life. Since I was a kid, I've always been obsessed with achieving my goals and with success. In a ways, I believe that's great, because always pushed me, helped me achieve what I want, but also sometimes can be very exhausting. But I believe that if you have a clear goal in mind, you overcome it, like passion. Well, to be honest, I never really dealt really well with that. I was always extremely competitive with everything. I mean, I had to learn to deal with it, and once I realized that every time, it's kind of cliche, but it's true that every time that a loss happened, that would be whenever I would learn the most. Because it would be when I would really focus on it. I would always have to meditate a little bit about it to be able to actually sink it in, try to absorb what I could learn from it, and it's always a good thing when you fail to be able to succeed even more. Sometimes failure is like you take one step back to take several forward. Being happy.